Hey guys, Ben here from Corner Flag Games, and welcome to episode number 17 of the Hibernian Road to Glory career mode. So, we are back in the UEFA Champions League, been playing our next couple of games in this episode, so we'll quickly jump across to the season calendar and have a look at what games we've got in today's episode. So the first one will be in the group stages of the Champions League, against Lyon. We will play that game. The second one comes a couple of days later against St Mirren and home in the league, so we'll send the backup brigade out for that one. Then we have a bit of a break. We've got Aberdeen away in the league, which we will simulate that one. And the fourth and final game in today's episode will be against Bayer Leverkusen in the next part of the Champions League. Alrighty guys, so I've now gone in and fixed up our squads for this away leg for the Champions League against Lyon. So guys, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay guys, so here we are in our second group game in our group stage of the UEFA Champions League, and it is Lyon hosting us, the boys of Hibernian. Okay, so here is the Lyon lineup. It's Lopez in goal, a back four of Tete, Marcelo, Paulista, Escudero, CDM, Xhaka, two in the midfield, Herrera and Ndombele, Fekir as the cam, and Memphis Depay and Selke up front are the strikers. Here is the Hibernian lineup. It's Livakovic in goal, a back four of Bakayoko, Ambrose, Flavio, Vojica. Holding midfielders, Ugarkovic and Milligan. Three in the high midfield with Kimberi, Petratos and Blessing, and Tony Watt up front. And as we say that, it will be Lyon to get us underway in this game, turning on our attacking fullbacks as we do. Here's hoping for 3 points. They thump the ball out wide to Memphis Depay, who's going to bust a gut down this wing. Try and get in front of Elfie Ambrose. Dump one into the box. There it is in Ndombele. And he puts the header just very wide. It's a great cross in by Memphis Depay to find Ndombele's head. And we need to be very careful. They've staked their claim early in the first half. Flavio to take. Goes into Vojica. Vojica through the legs. It's gone into Milligan in the defensive midfield. Ugarkovic plays the ball square through. Tony Watt sees a man out wide. It's Petratos. Takes a weird touch, but does get a strike off from the inside of the boot. And it is cleared away. We get ourselves another throw in. Bakayoko to take this one. We're going to go short. We're going to go down the line. I think we might go down the line. Nope, we're going to go short. Bakayoko dumps it across. It's a weak one. And we get that ball again. We do. Bakayoko takes a heavy touch though. And we've come inside to Ugarkovic. Beats one man. Milligan takes a touch. Into Dimi Petratos. Dances round one. Takes a strike. And it's bobbled into the back of the net, lads. 32 minutes played. We get the go-ahead goal against Lyon. And what a fantastic play that was. As you can see, the ball comes in. It's a fantastic ball in. Plays it. And again, dances round his man. Takes a shot. And just manages to squeeze it past Lopez. The defender tries to get in the way, goes through his legs as well. Oh, and he just dives late on it. And the goal does come to Dimi Petratos for his 5th goal in the Champions League. And it will be Lyon to get things underway. Doing okay so far. That's been our only... Oh, well, it's our second decent chance. They are coming with us with quite an aggressive press, though. As we play it all the way back. It is Ugarkovic. Sees some men running through. It's Dimi Petratos. Can he find the legs of Tony Watt? He does. Tony Watt. Can we get it across to Dimi Petratos? It's long. He takes it. Oh, and the time shot very narrowly wide. He's fluffed that one. That one he should have buried. Even though the ball did come across his body a little bit too far across. Oh, yeah. He's just sniffed that one edge wide. Through to Dimi Petratos, the string puller. As we're going to dubiously name him. But that will do us for the first half. Well, what can I say? Lyon did come out in the first half. They showed their intent. They've hit the post. They've had a couple of dangerous chances, but just haven't been able to convert them just yet. Us converting one of our 2 decent chances. And the boys will roll into the shed at half-time. Olympic Lyon 0, Hibernian 1. So on screen right now are the match facts for the first half. So Lyon, it is 0 goals, 5 shots, 1 on target with a shooting accuracy of 20%. To Hibernian's 1 goal, 4 shots, 3 on target with a shooting accuracy of 75%. Possession is slightly favoured towards us with 55% to Lyon's 45%. And our passing accuracy just slightly above where I'd like it to be with 81% to Lyon's 91%. So guys, without further ado, we are going to smash on with this second half. And it will be the boys of Hibernian that kick off things in the second half. I've noticed that Latif Blessing hasn't really gotten into this game just yet. But there is plenty of time for him in the second half, as long as we don't sub him because he's not doing anything. Kimberry now on this wing, looking for a man to slide across to. And he does. It's Petratos. It's a long shot from Milligan. But it hits the defence on the way through. Picked up by Leon in the midfield. Selke flicks on a ball over the top. Bakayoko win that header, and he doesn't. Oh, and it's run past our defence. And that could make things very dangerous. And the pass out of defence wasn't great either. The dance round one. Fakir takes a strike. Leverkusen. Strong hands. Palms it just wide. As you can see here on the replay, how far wide was it? Dances round. Gets one past the on-running defender. That was on target. Milligan. Picking it up now. The defensive part of midfield, playing it across our back line. Flavio goes all the way across to Steven Ugarkovic, who finds Mark Milligan. Looking for some ball here. It is Tony Watt. He's very much a string-pulling sort of forward. He's found a bit of space now, though. Can he get the shot off? He does! And he's hit the back of the net. Side netting. 75 minutes in, lads. What a fantastic bit of play to find open the space. So 1-2 through the middle of the midfield there, and just finds an inch of space and just takes the ball on, takes the player on, just runs through, gets into a comfortable spot in the box across the keeper, and Lopez not diving far enough to get that one. And the goal does come to Tony Watt for his 4th goal in the Champions League. And Leon will kick off once again. One in the 33rd and one in the 76th. We look like we are going to run away with 3 points in this game. The first 3 points in the group stages for us. Flavio takes a touch and gets rid pretty well early. 1-2ing Milligan and Steven Ugarkovic. Through to Blessing. Blessing likes through a ball. Tony Watt. It's a long bomb. Way! Ladies and gents, we've finally taken a long shot and hit the back of the net with it. It is our number 26. Jimmy Petratos, the string puller, the puppet master, the playmaker himself. And he smacked that one in what seems to be extra time at the end of the second half to make our lead a comfortable one. A bit of 1-2 play, a back heel there by Latif Blessing into Tony Watt, shifts it across, and first time, while the defence were flat-footed, it is Jimmy, Mr. Jimmy Petratos, to smack that one home. And the goal does come to Jimmy Petratos for his 6th goal in the Champions League. And it will be the boys of Leon who kick us off, and it's not going to be anywhere near enough time as the whistle blows. And that, my friends, is probably the most convincing 3-0 win against Champions League opposition you will see by an underdog team ever in existence. The boys played well, they fought hard, but at the end of the day, I figured that this game would be 3 points that we could very easily get if we played well. So at the end of 90 minutes, it does finish Leon 0, Hibernian 3. So ladies and gents, here are our match facts after our 90 minutes against Leon. So for Leon, it is 0 goals, 6 shots, 2 on target with a shooting accuracy of 33%. To Hibernians, 3 goals, 8 shots, 7 on target with a shooting accuracy of 87%. Possession, we did hold on to that one and get an extra percent on that, so we finished on 56% to Leon's 44%. And the passing accuracy, we did climb up the rankings there with 84%, with Leon dropping to an 86%. So guys, moving into our first league game of this episode, and this will be a simulated game. We are at home to St Mirren in the league, and we will be running out the backup brigade in this match. So we'll just jump straight on into it. The only noticeable change is that Rosalvo has given up his spot and he is now on the bench. For our Scout Future Star, Dennis Moraes comes in after his massive injury, comes into the cam role, and Horgan slides across once again to the left. So we're just going to pop straight through this one, and it is a very underwhelming 0-0 draw. So moving into today's third game and our second simulated in today's episode, we are away to Aberdeen in the league. So we are running the backup brigade because our next game against Leverkusen does come about 3 days after this. So running with the same backup brigade squad that we did in the last match. So we're just going to pop straight through this. And it is a convincing 2-0 win over Aberdeen, with Boyle and Vargas getting the goals. Okay guys, so moving into today's fourth and final game of this episode, we are away to Bayer Leverkusen in another game in the Champions League group stage. So looking at the table at the moment for the group stage standing, we are sitting in second, only hanging on by goal difference against Lyon, and Leverkusen are yet to win a game. So that's good for us. We'll move in to this next game against Leverkusen. Alrighty guys, so here it is, our third game in the Champions League group stage, and we face off against a very underwhelming Bayer Leverkusen. Here's how things currently stand in Group F of the Champions League. Here is the Bayer Leverkusen lineup. It's Lucas Hidreki in goal. A back four of Bender, Tar, Alderweireld, and Ribeiro. Aranguez, Baumgartlinger, Brandt, Bailey, and Forsberg make up a midfield five. And Gianpaolo up front. Here will be the Hibernian lineup. So it will be Livakovic in goal. A back four of Bakayoko, Ambrose, Flavio, and Bojica. Two holding midfielders in Ugarkovic and Milligan. Higher midfield with Kemberi, Petratos, and Latif Blessing. And Tony Watt up front. And it will be Bayer Leverkusen that get us underway, throwing on our attacking fullbacks as quickly as we can. So these guys are yet to score any points in the Champions League group stage. So we might be odds on for a win here, and we get away with that one pretty well easily. It's gone out to Bakayoko, who's going to slide a ball out wide to Kemberi. Comes on to the on-running Petratos. Petratos from range, and there it is, lads. 6 minutes in. It is the man, the myth, the legend of the Hibernian save. And I'm sorry, but we are passing the torch, and it is going to the one and only Aussie from the Newcastle Jets. It is Mr. Dimi Petratos. A well-worked goal to find out wide. We do find Kemberi sliding it across to an unmarked Dimi Petratos, working his way between the lines of the midfield and the defence, and he just puts his left foot, laces through it, and sends Hidreki screaming. And the goal does come to Dimi Petratos for his 7th goal in the Champions League. And it will be Bayer Leverkusen to kick things off. We've started it early with a 7-minute screamer. This man is in top form at the moment. Not only is he growing in ratings ever so slightly for those keen-eyed viewers that will have noticed between the last game that he played, but he is just scoring for fun in the Champions League now. Alderweireld there. Leon Bailey, he's a danger man. Quite pacey. He's found some legs. It's Julian Brandt who's taking the header. He caught Livakovic napping. But we managed to get it clear. Milligan at the front post there. We do get it away through Dimi Petratos. Is that going to be enough? Can we get into the sheds at half time with this goal? Blessing again getting in the way of Lars Bender. There comes the cross. It's Brandt off the line. And he pokes it home. Oh, wow, and we concede an injury time in the first half. He does well to try and get rid, but it's just not enough. As you can see, we try to get the danger away. Lars Bender with a great cross, just gets in front of a defender, takes the underside of the post, and drops down right in front. Flavio not aware to the danger, and just couldn't get it clear. And it goes in the back of the net. And the goal comes to Julian Brandt for his first goal in the Champions League. And it will be us, the boys of Hibernian, to kick off. We've done well to hold the lead for this entire first half, but we give it away. And there it is, not enough time. The final whistle, not the final whistle, but the halftime whistle does blow. And we'll go into the sheds relatively deflated after a really good first half performance against Bayer Leverkusen. And at the halftime break, it will be Bayer Leverkusen 1, Hibernian 1. So, ladies and gents, here are the match facts for our first half against Bayer Leverkusen. So, for them, it is 1 goal, 3 shots, 1 on target with a shooting accuracy of 33%. To Hibernians, 1 goal, 3 shots, 3 on target with a shooting accuracy of 100%. Passing accuracy is a lot better for us in this game with 85%. And Bayer Leverkusen at 80%. And they hold on to the possession by 5% with 55 to them and 45% to us. So, lads, without further ado, let's knock on with this second half. And it will be the boys of Hibernian to kick off for this second half. And we played well in the first half, conceding a very unlucky goal very late on. But I think we've got the muster to do the business in this second half and scratch another goal through And Ugarkovic just comes in to clean it out. We're going to spray that ball through to Dimi Petratos. Pulls it back. Can we slide one through? We do. We take a shot. Tony Watt gets in there with the rebound off Hidreki. I don't know who put the initial shot in, to which Hidreki saved, but we will take it. Some great play. We've done it early. Plays in a ball all the way through. Hidreki palms it straight into the feet of Tony Watt. And with no forethought even, I'm speechless. With no thoughts, he just bangs it in. And the goal does come to Tony Watt for his 5th goal in the Champions League. And I don't know who got that assist, but they are absolutely magic. And it will be Leverkusen to kick us off. We've staked our claim very early again, early in the first half and early in the second half, to get this game off and rolling once more. Ugarkovic tries to thump one over. Unfortunately, don't go anywhere. Bailey hustling. They've got a man running out wide. It's Ribeiro. Got one in. They do get better headers than what we do. We've tried to throw it out early, but we've given it away. Very dangerous here. Bellarabi. Forsberg takes a strike, but it's high and wide. We do win it out, but we do get rid. Dimi Petratos winning possession once more. Ambrose. Through to Ugarkovic. We've found some space. It's Marky Milligan, and it's Forever Rising. And that one is well high and wide. Playing one through. Dimi gets a touch on it. And it will be enough for us. We've done it against bottom of the table so far by Leverkusen. We do put the screws to them. A much more tougher game than the one against Lyon previously. So don't let that table fool you. We have smacked on to get another 3 points. And at the end of 90 minutes against Bayer Leverkusen, it is Bayer Leverkusen 1, Hibernian 2. Okay, ladies and gents, so here are our match facts after our 2-1 win over Bayer Leverkusen. So for them, it was 1 goal, 8 shots, 3 on target, with a shooting accuracy of 37%. To Hibernians, 2 goals, 6 shots, 5 on target, with a shooting accuracy of 83%. They did beat us over there in the passing accuracy with 83% to Hibernians' 81%, dropping off from our first half one. And the possession, we did claw it back to gain that extra 5%, and it was 50% apiece. Alrighty guys, so that about wraps things up for this episode. So we will return in the next episode with our first game being a home one in the league against Hamilton. But I'm pretty sure there is 1 or 2 other Champions League games in there as well. So guys, thank you very much for watching guys. Be sure to give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and leave your comments and feedback down below. Don't forget to smack that subscribe button if you haven't already, and tick the little notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. For all those that aren't aware, please jump on and join in all the fun and all the banter on the official Corner Flag Games Discord channel. Links will be on screen and in the description below. And for all those that aren't aware, we are running 2 separate live stream series now on a Sunday Australian Eastern Standard Time. They are with Paris FC and with Grasshopper, which is a YSL style career mode. Paris FC is a fan-run career mode, so make sure that you are following on Twitch and subscribed on YouTube and tick the notification bell to get notifications when I go live. And I'll be back with the next episode of the Hibernian Road to Glory career mode soon. Oh yeah, everybody now.